Hey everyone, it's Lisa from Primitive Gatherings, and it's time to unbox the July wool box. It's box number 22 in the whole series, so let's take a peek at what's inside. All right, here we go. We got our love letter where I talk about everything, explain a few things, and this tells you everything that's in the box. So if you're don't have one of the things that I talk about, then we missed it. But hopefully that doesn't happen very much. But okay, first item in the box is a kit for It's a Good Day banner. Now, I truly believe that we choose every day whether we're going to have a good day or a bad day. Yes, bad things might happen to us, but we can decide what our thoughts and our feelings are going to be about what happens to us. So kind of keep that in mind. And this little project will make you smile. Give it to a friend who maybe is feeling down, or just make it for yourself. And those fit on those nice 12-inch wood stands that we have too. So that's kind of like a whole little series that I've been doing. All right, we have a stitch card. It's the chef stitch. So these are beautiful on the edge of like a crazy border, crazy quilt line that you have to do a line of stitches on. And we include one or two of these in every box, along with Chef Erica has some recipes. Crock pot barbecue chicken. I love my crock pot or my Instapot. And then sangria. It was really good. She made it for our library night where we had about 30 people come in, do trivia for Outlander, the Outlander series, and we made book totes, and they drank grog, aka sangria. And Erica cooked out of the cookbook, the Outlander Kitchen cookbook as well. All right, so we also have an ongoing project. These are the hexies. I have the finished one in my bucket at home because I'm working on finishing. So you've had this before, and here's all the beautiful wools in there. So this is number 4 of that series. And holy cow, you get 4 caramels instead of 2. That's awesome. And then we put a little iron cleaner in here. So if you've never used a commercial iron cleaner, this is amazing. So we're giving you little samples of that because we all know when we work with wool and fusible web, it's very easy to get that gunk on your iron. And this will clean it off very nicely. All right, ongoing, the big project in this box is Dragonfly Dreams. Now we are down to the last 3 boxes. So this box, number 22, has 5 of them in. So here they all are. So this one was so fun because it didn't have any wool on it at all. You just drew the design on with your light box, and yes, you can see it through, and then you just stitched it. So that's one. I love these blocks. So like I said, there's only 2 more boxes. One will have 4, one will have 5, and that will finish all of the 48 blocks. And then we are going to have a finishing kit that Jessica and I will get up on the website soon as we can. Probably that it'll go out in your next box so you know to order it, so we can give you 2 shots at ordering it. It's not going to be very big at all. It's just going to be a couple fabrics in your binding and maybe a backing option as well. But there's going to be no wool on it. It's all fabric. Number 5. There you go. All right. And then for another big project in the box, I wanted to do something different because I've given you tons of mats and little quilts and all kinds of other stuff. So I thought, okay, let's do something dimensional. Let's give them a little tote or a bucket. So we called it a wool bucket, and then I thought, well, what if somebody doesn't want to make a bucket? Maybe they can make a rotary cutter case. So we did a combination of a wool bucket and a rotary cutter case. But there's enough wool in here if you just want to make a couple rotary cases, you can do that. If you want to make 2 buckets, I think there's enough in there to make 2 buckets. So everybody's going to get a different wool and different flowers here. So I can't wait to see which one you get. So we use up a bunch of wool in the warehouse. Now you have a couple options. So when you buy the fusible fleece, the interfacing, buy the stiffer stuff. It works really nice to give your bucket a little bit more body. And on this one, I put some appliques on. I'll tip it right here so you can see that in the inside. And then it has little gussets. You are going to want to put your walking foot on when you're pushing this wool and flannel through your machine. So here is the rotary case. So I put the applique on here. And there's enough to put 2 appliques on. So if you make the case and the bucket, you can still put both appliques on. So you have 2 size rotary cutters because you know I love my 60 millimeter. So I made it a little bit bigger so your big cutter goes in there. And yeah, I didn't put that snap on yet. I will. And then you can make it, there's a little smaller one if you want to make it for your 45 millimeter as well. So those are the 2 big projects in there besides the ongoing. And if you want to sign up for our wool box to get them, you just go to our website under wool subscription box and you can sign up there. Or if you're having trouble, because sometimes our search engine, until we get that new website up, it sometimes is very picky. So if you spell something wrong or miss a word, it doesn't find it. So call us and we will get you signed up for the wool subscription box. And I want to point out that it is 40% off. So everything in here is at 40% off our retail prices. Once we decide to release these projects to the public, they go full price. So you get a nice deal for being a part of our subscription, which is lots of mass cutting at one time, so that helps us give it to you at a better price. So we thank those of you who are in it, and hopefully you'll stay in and join us for another fun year next year, because guess what? I'm already planning next year's box. That's why I'm talking about it already. And we'll start another ongoing project that will be super fun and that you will not want to miss out on. So I hope that's enough information for you. I can't wait to see your projects in our Stitch with Lisa Bongean or in the Wool Box group. We still have a group for that as well if you want to join that on Facebook. All right, everybody, get your stuff and get stitching.